What's going on, everyone? You're listening to 99 Yards here with your host, Adibot. And today we got guests on the show. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Yo, so my name's Adam Delange. Most people call me Delange, but I mean I'm cool with either one. Yeah, I'm a TikToker. That's what I
Yes,
usually go
sir.
by. So
Yes,
that's what
sir.
I am. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So we're gonna be getting into some of that. And you also hoop, right? Like you've been
Yeah,
doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
So we're gonna be getting into some of that. And yeah, I mean, I so y'all know how this goes. Like I put in a 30-second announcement here for y'all on Spotify and all that, so I can, you know what I'm saying. But
yeah.
anyways, if you're on YouTube or anything else, we can get straight into it. So let's start off with how you got started with TikTok. I guess we can start there. Or where do you want to start off? Because where do you think is
Yeah,
better?
we can start off there about like how I really like this like became a TikToker. But
Yeah.
yeah, so really I graduated high school like 2020, about
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago now. So
Yeah.
at the time when the pandemic, had everyone quarantined and stuff, everybody was obviously like in the house, stuck in the house, nothing much to
Mm-hmm.
do. But yeah, I tell people all the time, like, my cousins and my sisters and brothers, they used to always send me TikToks, and then they were all like,
Mm-hmm.
you should try it. So
Yeah.
I was like, maybe because at the time, everybody was just dancing, lip syncing, all that.
Yeah.
Me, I try to like bring something different to the game, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? So ever since then, I started like doing like comedy videos and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that. And lately, like within the last year or so, I've been seeing like really a lot of like great, videos like just take off, and that's
Mm-hmm.
really how it really worked out for me.
Yeah, and that's like a lot of that's what I see like a lot of people just like kind of like that quarantine, like a lot of people just didn't really have much stuff to do. And just like started doing that, and that's like now you got a whole bunch of people who just like came up doing new stuff. Like as you said, it just started off with like dancing and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
so like what was the first videos that like you kind of started with?
So the first videos I started, I call them manifest videos. What they really
Hmm.
are is like it's videos where like you put a caption over your head and you're like, if
Hmm.
you like this video, you receive like good luck
Oh
tomorrow,
yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I just told myself I was like, those videos are like that's just not it. So
Yeah.
eventually I started making like my own comedy skits. And
Hmm.
then I believe around December of 2020, yeah, December of 2020, one of my videos really took off. And like, like a lot of people I knew told me like, I blew up on TikTok one night.
Oh yeah.
So at that time, it was really motivating. And I told myself, I'm going to stick with this. And I
Hmm.
did. And, it's got me pretty far.
Yeah. I mean, what was that like? Like because was it like just did you have like videos before that were like kind of succeeding, but like not to the point where you kind of because that's the thing with like videos, at least on TikTok. I feel like you hit one video and it's like you might not see success after that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Like there's so many videos like I've seen on TikTok where it's like millions of views on it, but it's like after that they don't get that, or before they didn't even have that. So you can just
Hmm.
blow up out of nowhere. But like, what was it like? Did you already have videos that were kind of like going up, or was it just out of nowhere?
I did. Well, like this video that blew up, it was just like out of the blue. Like I woke up one night and like I had like 1,000 mentions. I was like, what the
Oh,
heck?
what?
Yeah, I know. And then everyone was like, yo, this video blew up. I was like, really? I was like, that's crazy. But like beforehand, I had videos do well, but it was never a video that went like extremely viral. It
Yeah.
was never a video that like, put my name out there or anything like that. But yeah, I just tell people all the time, like you have one viral video, feed off of that, keep
Hmm.
building off of that, definitely, because it's saying something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what was your creation process like? And how's it changed through the start of it? Like, yeah, I know a lot of people like they can, and that's another thing is like you can put in a whole bunch of because of how like where the TikTok algorithm is, you can put in like so much work into a video and have it like not do good, but then
Yeah.
make something like 10 seconds and that goes like viral out of
Mhm.
nowhere. So like with your videos, like what's the creation process like?
So really, I usually I take like maybe a day or two. I won't post for like a day or two, and I'll try and think of like new ideas.
Mhm.
And usually I'll post like maybe two times a day, maybe at like 4 o'clock and then at 9 o'clock. But
Mhm.
beforehand, when I like during quarantine, when I had like so much free time, I was making like
Yeah.
10 videos a day. But like now,
Yeah.
like I'm making like three a day. But uh, it's just really thinking of different ideas and then just making it to a video and then boom. It's really all about your imagination. I tell people.
Mhm. Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So like what's the craziest thing, like the craziest change with like your fan base or anything from that time period?
Really, the craziest thing I've seen, like I started getting like many more like brand like sponsorships like for
Mhm.
products and stuff. And like till this day it still like shocks me, like I built myself up with like such a large following, and it's still all new to me really, because like
Mhm.
before TikTok, like my goal was really like to play college basketball, and I was
Mhm.
always like working out every day and stuff, but I never knew like, I never knew like video creating was ever going to be
Mhm.
like an option in my life. So, yeah, definitely it's something I'm still getting used to.
Mhm. And
Yeah.
you said so like so you have like you had no experience with any type of like video creating before that, or did you have like some sort of like basis of it?
So like, yeah, back when Vine was a thing, if you
Oh
remember
yeah.
that.
I was like I don't I was like way too young for Vine, but it's like
Yeah.
I've seen the videos, but it was like way different. It was like more comedy, I guess.
It was like Vine was more, I wouldn't say there wasn't like trending videos on
Yeah.
it. It was more of like just create like your own thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did a few Vine videos, but
Mhm.
I think at the time like I started liking to do it. It got deleted at the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, damn. But I always like had a passion. Always knew how to like make videos. Like it just
Mhm.
always like something I always knew I could do, but I never knew like I was
Yeah.
gonna ever like blow up like make.
Yeah, I think that's like the craziest thing with people. It's like you just I don't think people realize like it's really unexpected like when
It,
people
it
just
really is, yeah.
yeah, because because like really no one, I mean if you start off it's like you start off with like takes forever to get to a point to like even 1,000. But it's like
Yeah.
just blow up and it's like because you said you started in a year, right?
Yeah, I started around a year and a half ago, but I really did not see any progress until like maybe within 6 months of doing it,
Really?
to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. Now, okay, so so talking about this, so what do you think about TikTok has like kind of changed over that time? Because it's like a lot of changes. And another thing is like I saw was like they just added 10-minute videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like what do you think is about TikTok itself is like changed and how do you think that's like changing for you?
I think really people are like I'm friends with like a lot of other big TikTokers, and we talk all the time, and we say like it's definitely like jokes, like the jokes we made on
Mhm.
TikTok, like people made in 2019. You
Yeah.
cannot make those jokes now
Yeah.
because, like, obviously, like, the
Yeah.
community guidelines are more strict and stuff, so it's really, like, because the cancel culture is such a big thing, it's
Yeah.
like, you gotta, like, watch, like, what you post, and, like, it's like you're on thin ice all the time. So,
Yeah, I mean, I remember seeing like people like talking about like just the most slightest thing, and just people get offended about it. But it's
there
like
we go.
it's so funny about it.
Yeah.
But it's like it's just sometimes it's funny to me. And then there's also like the side of TikTok where it's the complete opposite. It's like
Mhm.
they just they don't care and they'll just speak their mind. But it's like that's probably smaller for a reason. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
for a reason. But
Mhm.
it's just funny to see like every single side of TikTok like has its own community now. It's like it's just interesting to see.
Yeah, it's like it's very diverse, and I'll tell you that, and yeah, it's just it's you find some interesting people on there, definitely.
Mhm. So another thing with like kind of from your time from starting and now, like like has your content kind of like changed, or is it kind of like still staying the same, or how have you tried to change it? Have you been trying to experiment with stuff?
So, yeah, really, I started posting like more like my short YouTube clips on
Hmm.
TikTok. I try and like diversify my content a little. Um, but yeah, usually like my method of making content is like I'll take like a certain trend and
Hmm.
I'll put like a little twist to it. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And yeah, usually they do really well. Like my video has been doing like as of now, like they've been doing the best they ever have ever
Really,
done.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
great. That's great.
appreciate it.
Um, yeah. Um, so yeah, I mean, what do you got coming up in the future? Like, do you kind of like have any plans for that?
So yeah, May, I think May 20th, I'm gonna meet up with R2 Ball in San Diego,
Hmm.
and we'll probably try and do something,
Yeah.
over there. So that would definitely be fun. But in terms of like collaborations, me and my homies, like we haven't really discussed anything because like
Hmm.
we all live like across the country, but
Yeah.
we're planning on like definitely doing collabs in the
Yeah.
future.
And that's
Yeah.
another crazy thing. Like, you can meet so many people like around the world with TikTok. Like, I'm
Mhm.
in group chats with people from New York because of TikTok.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's like just like you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just connecting with people is also so like easy with TikTok, I feel.
yeah.
But I guess for you with a bigger fan base, like how does that like you have people that from like different parts of the world, I'm guessing. Like what's that like just probably getting like messages from them or just like, is that kind of crazy to you at sometimes?
Yeah, like sometimes like my homie, I'll shout him out, Jaden Dunn. He's a TikToker too.
Mhm.
He recently I recently like got him on Snap. I got his phone number and stuff like that. And like we've been talking and like thinking like, how can we improve our content.
Mhm.
But it's crazy to think because he's been doing it for 4 years and I've been doing it for a year and a half. So
Mhm.
it's like 2 years ago, he was like the face of TikTok.
Oh, really?
And like it's like I used to watch him and like we didn't know who we were at the time. So like
Mhm.
right now, like, being friends with him and stuff is like it's kind of like, wow, that's crazy. Like, he actually wants to like work with me.
Yeah. And
So
that's like the craziest thing. Like even for me, it's like just meeting people. It's like that's just crazy. I mean, because like you think about it, it's like just like people with like high following counts, like oh, you just don't think that they're ever gonna say nothing. It's like you just end up
yeah,
meeting them. It's like the coolest thing ever.
yeah,
Um,
definitely.
yeah. Uh, have you ever had like any fan interactions or anything like that, or have people come up to you or anything like that? It's just
When I was at the mall one time, uh, this kid ran up to me and he noticed me. But that was about it. And then I think back in December, I did like a Santa Claus video where I was hooping with kids at the park, and yeah, I know like two girls noticed me, but yeah,
yeah,
it was like that was really a cool thing to experience. But yeah, eventually probably there'll be more. You never know.
yeah. I mean, it's still like a weird time, I guess, because it's still like because you said you started during COVID, right? So it's like
Yeah, yeah.
so yeah, so like that's kind of indoor, and I don't know, like I just feel like that time just it brought out like probably the best in creators themselves,
Hmm.
like because I just feel like that time just created for like a great creative process for everybody.
Yeah,
Just
definitely.
feel like everybody found something to do online because there was nothing else to do.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah,
probably the funniest trends, the funniest like comedy like skits probably came out towards that time.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
like like I remember the board in the house challenge. I don't know if you remember that or like there's so many funny stuff from that time period that was like
Mm.
I don't know. So like and you said that you had people kind of telling you to get into it. Were you ever trying to get onto it before or just like kind of like view it and didn't really think of anything about it?
Nah, cause like I remember at the time when I was in high school, like
Mhm.
I didn't have TikTok until like my freshman year of college,
Yeah.
but at the time of like it was starting to become like a popular app at the time in high school. Everyone was like talking about it,
Mhm.
stuff like that. I would see like kids in the hallway like always making dance videos. I'm like I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then But yeah, I never like actually considered doing it. I always looked at it like beforehand, cringy and stuff. But
Yeah.
you know, I made
Yeah.
something out of it, so
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
crazy.
literally, like, like, literally the other day, there's, like, the fair and there's, like, a physical fair that we have going on,
Oh
and
yeah,
yeah, so, like, I was in line, and, like, the pole, like, the street poles are, like, for the, like, lights, right? Like, the
yeah,
street
yeah.
light or
Mhm.
something. There was something there, like and they just set their phone down and just started doing a TikTok dance. I was like, "This is a very interesting spot to just be doing it, like, in
Yeah,
line."
yeah.
And it's just everywhere like you go, like everybody has TikTok at this point, has tried it at this point. But I think
Mhm.
like back then before like COVID and all that, just like because I remember seeing people in the hallways do it. I was like, what's the point of that? Like,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
the point of that? Like, just
I was
why?
like I was like, "They famous too," you know? Like, I didn't understand it at the time, so I was like,
Yeah,
everyone's trying to get famous.
yeah.
Yeah.
And now it's just kind of normal. It's just you just see people doing TikToks and like, hi, that's what's up.
Mhm, yeah, yeah,
Like just so
definitely.
many people. I mean, like, and there's so many trends now with just like I mean, I don't know if you've seen the one where like people just take random pictures with people they see, or the one where like people holding up signs, like saying like something, and then give them to like their friends and like take pictures of them. I've seen that happen a
Oh,
couple
yeah,
times.
it's like those 2 guys that be like, "If you do this for us, we'll give you, like, $100."
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
that as well. Yeah, those
yeah.
are those are dope. Those
Yeah,
are
those are
actually
really cool.
it's the funniest ones where they don't have a sign and like
Mhm.
or someone takes a sign and like they try to figure out what to do. It's like so interactive now. I think
Yeah, yeah,
everyone's kind of like accept like TikTok is just like, oh, it's everyone kind of does it. It's like
yeah.
it's fun to see that now.
Yeah, I feel
But
like the world is, like, moving towards, like, digital creation
yeah,
now, you know what I'm saying? It's
hmm
moving towards that.
and yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna keep growing.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
definitely, yeah.
Definitely gonna keep growing. I mean, it's probably the most like used app now, currently,
Mhm.
more than likely, like at least social media app now.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
because the short videos, it's like just short videos. Like you don't have to like watch 10 minutes. I mean, like a YouTube video. Which now that I think about it, don't know how that's gonna change. I don't know how I feel about that, but the 10 minute
Yeah, because
videos,
like,
but
you see, like, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, they all started doing, like,
it's like
Instagram
yeah,
Reels.
yeah. Instagram Reels. I mean, have you
Yeah.
tried like because I don't know what the difference is, but like I've heard that they're better for creators, but like they're also annoying to use.
I
Have you
heard,
tried
like,
using?
well, it's, like, more it helps, like, with more organic reach, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because like, YouTube, like, it's hard to grow on there, so
yeah,
that's what I heard, they started doing YouTube Shorts,
they did, but
and it
I
helps, like, push it out.
I things with YouTube, I just don't know why you're on YouTube to watch short videos. That's just
Yeah, yeah,
my
I never
like
watched I never
just
watched
just
Shorts.
and I think YouTube, you kinda like it was more common finding like little like YouTubers like 5 years ago. But now it's like even if you do find a YouTuber you like, I'm not really subscribing to them. I feel like a YouTube
Mhm.
subscriber is probably more valuable than like a Instagram follower or
Oh,
because I like a TikTok follower because I feel like it's more common for someone to follow someone on TikTok because they're probably following hundreds of others
yeah, yeah.
than like actually subscribing to a YouTuber. Just that's just my thing because you're not on YouTube as much anymore.
Mhm.
But I mean, YouTube is tough now because I think you actually have to try to get yourself out there on YouTube. Like
Yeah.
you don't go viral on there. I don't think as much.
Yeah, it's just all about, like, having one viral video go viral on YouTube and, like, you're set, but, like, yeah,
It's tough to get to that
it's been
point.
tough trying to go
Like
viral on there.
because the algorithm's so like it's different from like TikTok. That's why I like TikTok a lot because you can like get a following and then maybe move it
Uh-huh.
over or try to like push that over. But it's like you're gonna be it's easier to go viral on TikTok than YouTube because it's so like and the effort that goes into YouTube videos is also
Yeah, it's
more than
way more,
like you have to be committed to YouTube.
for
I feel
real.
like everyone at some point has tried to like from the start at least young people whenever TikTok wasn't a thing always try to be a YouTuber and then would never
Mhm.
upload a video
Mhm. Yeah,
after
maybe
they realized
upload, like, 2, and then they were like, "Nah."
Yeah,
You know?
nah, that's not it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that creation process is tough.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
it's fun though. It's fun though.
Yeah, recently TikTok started putting stories, like
Yeah,
TikTok stories, and that really I feel like was really good because like I started promoting like my channel and my Snapchat and stuff on
really.
there, and that
Okay.
really helped. You know.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that because I was kind of I didn't know how to go about it because I was like, I mean, I guess what you said is actually good now that I think about it. That's probably like one of
Mhm.
the more practical uses I've seen because everything like I've seen it's like people just post other TikToks on their story. I'm like, just post that.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah,
Like,
that's
just
the
post
point
that.
of it.
What is the point of that? Just
Yeah.
post it.
Uh-huh.
But because I didn't think of like why you use stories on TikTok
Mhm.
if you can just post it. But yeah, that's actually something I didn't think about that is
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good.
You should try it definitely.
Yeah. Because it just works like a Snapchat story, I guess.
Yeah, yeah,
Where
it
like
stays on for like a day and then goes off and goes
and then
away.
people can like it, right? Still.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
so it's like a TikTok that just stays on for a day.
Yeah, but the thing, what's really great about it's like your stories, your followers will see it, but
Mhm.
it's like your stories get put on the For You page too. It like you
Yeah.
don't have to follow somebody just to see
Yeah.
it. So that's
That
why I
yeah,
thought.
that's that was yeah. That was like cool. Like I've seen like people and just so there's so much stuff that TikTok is doing. Like the pictures, I didn't even know that like they did that now. It's like if you upload pictures, you can just swipe through it.
Yeah.
I was like on my I was like watching TikTok the other day and scrolling through my FYP and it's like I just see like swipe. And I'm like, it's a TikTok. Like I'm
Yeah.
why am I swiping? And then I swiped, I'm like, oh, it's different.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah.
like but even with the stories, it's like just a story and it's like, oh, that's dope. And I
Yeah,
think even like if it has like the blue icon or whatever, you can like
definitely.
look at their story, even if it's not their story that you see on their on the For You page. It's also pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty dope how like I feel like TikTok though it's definitely something like every creator, whether like you're not a TikToker or not, if you're looking for like just to like I don't know, like promote like your Instagram, YouTube channel, it's definitely
Yeah.
it's like the most organic growth like right now, definitely.
Hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah. So and you said okay, so you said before TikTok, you're trying to become a basketball or D1 basketball hooper, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So okay, so why okay, so have you ever tried to like go into like the sports TikTok or anything? Or I know you said you were starting to, I
Yeah,
guess.
back in September, no, not September. I think February. I reached out to Greg Helt. I think you know who he is, Mr. 45
Yeah.
Hooligans. Yeah. I did a collab with him, a 1v1 with him, because he was also trying to like promote his TikTok because he was already like big on YouTube.
Hmm.
So yeah, like me and him worked together. Like he helped me on my YouTube. I helped him on his
Okay.
TikTok, but yeah, like I'm
Uh,
really trying to get my name out there in terms of like not just like a TikToker, but also like, a YouTuber.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
because I feel like even the sports side TikTok is also like starting to grow drastically. Like especially
mhm.
now, like with like at least all sports coming back to like what it was at least, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
Sports TikToks has also kind of gone up. I mean, Segi and them.
yeah, yeah.
Um, they've been doing their thing, of course, and just content like that. And even the creator league is just like it's just making sports TikTok just kind of more common, I guess, and more fun as well. Like,
Yeah, it's definitely like shout out to House of Highlights. Yeah, it's definitely they're making it like they're making more opportunities with sports with
yeah,
like with the content creation people are doing, and I feel like it's a really great thing like what they're doing. Like there's
yeah. I
more.
mean, that's fun. Like the stuff that they got going on is fun. Like,
Yeah,
um, just seeing like your favorite creator and just playing because it's like it's more like I feel like fans could like connect with that more because it's like they aren't. I want to say they're not like real hoop, but it's like you know what I'm saying. Like
it's like
it's
a
like someone that they
entertainment.
Yeah, it's entertainment. Yeah, so it's like
Yeah,
they can watch. It's like a celebrity game basically. That's more competitive,
yeah.
and they even got that. I forgot who holds it, but they have like that one league where it's like celebrities build teams and then play like on a smaller court. I don't remember the name of it, but it's like they can like
Mhm.
it's like so. I think the one that I watched was NLE Choppa versus Tuesday, and they like make a team
Yeah.
building whoever they want, and like they just play
I
a
know what you're talking
game.
about. I just can't think of
I
it
forget
though.
the name. I don't know the name of it. Yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
just stuff like that is just becoming way more cool for entertainment. It's just like just creators probably got like bigger like spots to show off like sports and everything. I mean
Yeah.
that's just dope.
'Cause,
And
watching, like, other YouTubers, like Cash, like Jezzer and all them,
yeah,
like, I remember watching a video, they were talking about, like, growing up, like, in the early 2000s, if you wanted, like, make something out of sports, it's either you go play college basketball, go
yeah,
overseas, or play
yeah,
professionally, but other than that, like, there was nothing else to do with it,
yeah.
And
I mean, yeah, because no one like I mean there was no like social media, nothing to get that out there, and it's like there's no other
yeah,
option. And
yeah,
there's no
yeah.
other leagues or anything for entertainment, anything really. I mean, maybe some semi-pro
Mhm.
leagues, but those, yeah, you're not doing anything
Yeah,
like that to be honest.
yeah,
Like that's just something you do on the side at that point.
yeah,
But it's just so much. It's so much fun. I think now just sports and even like the skits they come out of like. I don't know if you know Ryan Crash Dummy
yeah, I
or
know, yeah,
yeah, or even Thad Boy. I mean, he does some football content, but still like where
yeah,
they
yeah,
like Thad Boy is like funny. It's like that dude is creative. I'll say that because like having like different characters and everything. It's like
yeah,
storylines,
yeah,
and it's
like,
just
was he a real football player? Like, D1?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure, but
Maybe?
because I've seen. Not too sure because I know Destroying who I know they got together with Destroying and all of them. I
Yeah,
don't know if he's a football player himself though, but his
mhm,
content is that's like just creative because like I don't know how he has
yeah.
too many how
It's
all
just
those
straight,
characters
like
with him.
it's just straight up, like, when I see his video, it's like, I wanna watch that? Like, straight
Yeah.
up.
And he's also one of those people who've done a good job like moving his audience well because like he goes over to YouTube and makes those
Mhm,
and like the storylines. I don't like so there's so many more like and then like Ryan Crash Dummy, they just
mhm.
all like the creative process even with sports TikTok is developed majorly.
Yeah, it's almost like a business, like, because I see a lot of people, like, too, are forming, like, YouTube basketball teams,
Yeah.
like Ryan Crash Dummy, like the Hooligans, all those other guys, Savage Squad. And like really that's a really great thing to do. Like, forming teams that put you out there more. And
Hmm.
like you said, it's like something you want to watch. Like I think it was
Yeah.
Zone 6 versus Savage Squad a couple weeks ago. That
Yeah.
that was like a professional game, you know what I'm saying? It
Yeah.
was
Yeah. Like
very
and
nice.
like even with that, like just so many like TikTok or YouTube groups now, like
Mhm.
um Kai, I forgot their name, but Kai, Duke, all them. Forgot the
Yeah,
name
yeah.
of that group,
I forgot. I
but
don't know.
like yeah, I just like I mean, I guess that's even Twitch. I mean, that's another thing that's like starting to pop off now, like Twitch. Um,
Mhm.
well, Twitch has kind of changed. I'll say that it's been a thing. It's just kind of changed now, but to like more of a like more of just a chill out like place now. But
Yeah,
so
yeah.
many like groups, and it's like because they're a group, like you can do so much stuff together, like play basketball, like games, football,
Mhm.
even 7-on-7s. I've seen that, but it's just developed. So
Yeah, I've been looking to start Twitch streaming like soon because I moved out the other day from college, so like I'll have like
mhm,
2 months off. So yeah, I'm definitely looking for like
yeah,
other things to do, and that's one of them.
yeah.
Definitely.
Because it's changed. Like you don't have to be good at games anymore, to be honest. Like
Yeah.
that was the biggest thing. It was like to be good at like Twitch, it like you had to be a good gamer, and it was like,
Hmm.
yeah, nah,
Yeah.
like I
That's
remember
why
that
I
was like
really
when
that's why I
Fortnite was
really
a thing.
started at
It was
first because
like,
like, I can't game.
yeah, no, I can't do that. I would try and then I would get like completely like, yeah, nah, just delete the game afterwards. Can't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, but let's talk a little bit about. So you said that you wanted to go D1 and everything. So what was
Mhm.
that like for you?
Yeah, really, growing up in Mesquite, I went to, like, a school down the street, called Sunnyvale, um,
Hmm.
but, going to high school, things were not, like, on my side at all, like, I really didn't have, like, I really didn't have a coach that, like, really, like, cared about me, nor, like, my
Hmm.
teammates, like, never, like, helped me out or anything like that, so like, really, like, trying to, like, just get an offer or anything like that, it was, like, just based on all me, like, I ne they never gave my footage and stuff. It was, like this is a
Oh
big
yeah,
thing, like, that they it's
yeah.
like they never, like, wanted to help me, so, um, after, my senior year of high school, I, went to I think you know what it is, it's called the Underrated Tour. It was by Steph Curry's camp.
I think I've heard of it. I think I've heard of it. It sounds
Yeah,
familiar.
they were hosting it, at what's it Prestonwood over there. And
Hmm.
yeah, I went there one day. We chose teams, we got our jerseys and stuff, and we played. And yeah, after I think 2 days after the camp, one of the coaches emailed me. It was a school called Ottawa University. It was like a
Hmm.
NAIA Division 2 school. And,
Hmm.
yeah, they hit me up and, they offered me, but, I ended up turning it down because, yeah, like, my TikTok was starting to take off,
Yeah.
and I was like, I was more passionate about that at the time, but,
Hmm.
um, yeah, definitely, I'd say, like, yeah, that was just mainly my whole goal growing up was just to play college basketball, but, yeah, I chose different paths, and I feel like I made the right decision doing it, so,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah. I mean, you're doing good. So, I mean, you know. So,
Yeah.
like, now, okay. So, what is that like? What was that process like? I mean, you said that kind of you had to do everything on your own.
Mhm.
Um, was it like how much dedication, or do you think like you had, or not had, but like how much effort did you think you had to put in, like that the coaches or whatever wasn't like kind of putting in? Like, how much did you have to make up for?
So, man, like I could go on and on, but yeah, mainly like throughout high school, I was always like applying to like get in like local basketball camps and recruiting
Hmm.
camps. Like almost like every month, I was like in a recruiting camp, and yeah, it was just about me like trying to put myself in front of other coaches.
Hmm.
'Cause, yeah, like, playing at school, I didn't get much exposure because like, my coach is like I was only on varsity, like, my senior year of high school. Like, they kept me on JV for, like, my first 3 years. They never wanted me to, like,
Hmm.
level up for some reason, but, yeah, it was just I realized, the situation I was in was pretty tough, and, but I just never gave up, I said, you
Hmm.
know, it was my passion. Basketball was my passion, so I always just kept going with it, and eventually, I made something out of it. Definitely,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Because I know, like, at least I'm not good, like, you know what I'm saying, but like our school, like, not exactly the best coaching squad
yeah, yeah.
issues. There's some issues.
There, yeah.
Like at least we had like a whole bunch of people like quit. Our best basketball player quit. But it's like
Really.
how big of an impact do you think like coaches make on basketball players?
I hear like a lot
Like, I
of
feel
stories about a lot of people quit because of their coach, but there was so many like don't get me wrong, there was so many times where like I didn't even want to show up to practice, but
yeah.
I always knew my coach like was always like pissed at me because he always wanted me to quit because like
Oh,
yeah, like he was never cool with me, and I never knew why, but um I just never gave up because I said my love for the game was stronger than
hmm.
like looked at me as like if I would like whether I got minutes at all or not. I was still working out every weekend with my trainer. I still want to get better and stuff. So
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Really, it's like there wasn't anything I could really do about it, but just like keep
yeah.
fighting.
I mean, yeah. So, I mean, did you like play AAU or anything like that? Because I know, at least I know some people who like they don't even get recruited from like um high school because like high school ball it's like cool, but it's like AAU sometimes like they, you know what I'm saying?
hmm Yeah, I
So like,
played
did you play?
AAU for. I played, I think, after my sophomore year and my junior year, and yeah, I really did get a lot of exposure doing that. I
Mm-hmm.
really, yeah, it was something I was really happy to do over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope. Um, that's dope. So I mean, um, so you said like so your TikTok already took off before, like after you got the offer, right? Or before you got the offer, I mean.
Yeah, slightly before I got the offer, it started taking off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So did you kind of just like know that you were gonna do that?
Yeah, because I was listening to like a guy. I don't know what his name was, but he was like a motivational speaker. He was talking about TikTok and all this, and he was like, these business opportunities are something like we may never get again. And I was like, if I tried to play college basketball and do TikTok,
Yeah.
that would have been tough. I was like, I couldn't. I don't know if I could ever do that because
Yeah.
like college basketball, like it's almost like because I seen like players and stuff. Like I seen what they do. Like every day, it's like a job for them, and I'm like,
Mhm.
I would have never been able to do TikTok while doing that. So yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people like who are in that position, it's like they have like they're in college and then do TikTok. But
hmm
it's like even that, I think a lot of people who do that, it's like they pick the creator route a lot. Like
Yeah, yeah.
the times. I feel like it's just I mean, as like it just seems more fun, I guess. I mean, rather than you know what I'm saying, like working or working out. Like, I mean, unless like you do have a passion for that and just
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
TikTok on the side. But it's like if you're not really like, you know what I'm saying, just trying to do all that and you have TikTok going for you, it's like just pick the creator route. I mean, or
hmm
even like, I mean, now they have NIL rules, but like before that, it was like you couldn't make money off anything.
Yeah, that's one thing I considered too. I was like, if I went to, because the rule they didn't change the law to like I think last year.
Yeah, they didn't change.
So,
Yeah, they didn't
but
change it. I think last year, like
I
December
was like,
sometime.
if I was to like start doing YouTube or TikTok and I can't get paid,
Yeah,
see, I was like, what am I gonna
yeah.
do? But
Yeah, and I think that was like one of the weirdest things ever to me. It was like because it was basically like and it was like weird because like the colleges would also pay them like on the
yeah,
side, but j- it's like everything else was just if you get money, it's because of your scholarship and you can't
hmm
get anything else. And it's not you can't do much
yeah, yeah,
because you just don't have money at all.
yeah, for real though.
But I mean, as I mentioned earlier, destroying. I mean, he was probably the biggest advocate for NIL and probably one of the biggest reasons the rules did change.
Yeah,
Like, got kicked out because he was making money off creation, and he became a creator.
hmm
But now I think like a lot of people. I mean, you've been keeping up with like you still keep up with sports, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah, I still do. Yeah,
Yeah. Did you watch March Madness?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah. So I'm guessing you know about St. Peter's, right?
yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah, I love that team. That team is
for real.
that team was crazy.
That was a crazy.
I wanted them to go all the way. Not gonna lie, became a St. Peter's bandwagon fan at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, because their college is literally like one street, and it's it barely looks like a college. That
Yeah, like I saw their home gym. It looks like a middle school rec gym.
yeah, and like they couldn't like they had issues with like flooding the coach's office or something. There was so many issues that team had, and it was like they actually made it. Like that
Yeah.
was like genuinely not like something you hear about at all.
Mhm.
But Doug Doug Eddard, because of that, like he got a whole bunch of deals.
Mhm.
which wouldn't be the same if it was the NIL rules, but
Yeah,
just
yeah.
seeing stuff like that, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know Devontae Frigo.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, my friend does like his thumbnails and stuff. So I spoke
Oh,
to him
for real?
one
That's
night.
dope.
Yeah, it was dope. And yeah, he was telling me when he was in college, I think he almost got kicked off of his team for
Oh,
like the
really?
same reason. But I think the money he was making, I think he had to transfer that to like his parents' account,
Oh,
something
okay.
like that. So that's one reason he could stay. But yeah, I just wish, the law had changed sooner. You know.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha. Yeah. Now, I mean, that's dope to see now, though. To be honest, like, for people making money off. I mean, that's just fun because like they get so many like brand deals. It's like actual like um they can like start get money. I mean, because then you can also get creators to in that sense, like who are in college and it's just I don't know why that ever wasn't a rule like that because
yeah,
kind of it was kind of like a dumb rule to be honest. Like
I don't know.
just
Like
the rules
I
behind it
still
was like
remember the day after the law was passed. Like I remember on Instagram, like I think almost like every high school player, every
yeah.
college player, they were like signing deals like crazy the next day.
Yeah, everyone signed a deal.
Yeah, it's like
It's
wow.
like that was yeah. I mean, rightfully so because they already have big followings and deserve that. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
definitely.
just, but it's just weird that like you couldn't make content or nothing, or at least make money off it,
Hmm.
even though you're in high school or I mean college. I mean,
Yeah.
just yeah, but um, yeah. So before we end off, I mean, I wanted to ask you because we got the NBA playoffs going on, stuff about the NBA. Who do you think's winning?
I'm like a diehard Dallas Mavericks fan. I want them to go to
Okay,
at least
okay,
the Western
okay.
Conference Finals.
Yeah,
I hope
I'm a
so.
Mavs fan as well, but I was a Timberwolves fan for a minute though. I love
Yeah,
Pat Bev, big Pat Bev fan.
yeah.
Favorite player in the league, Pat Bev,
Oh yeah, shout out
and
Pat Bev.
been a fan. But what do you think about the Nets getting kicked out though? 7-0-7, or I mean 0-4. I mean,
Yeah, the sweep. I
sweep.
was really I was like really surprised, but um I was telling people I remember game 1. I think they were playing the Celtics at home.
Hmm.
Uh when Kyrie Irving was doing all that stuff, I was telling people
Yeah,
I was like Kyrie Irving's probably going to get fined the next day and
yeah,
but I just feel like in terms of like I don't think the chemistry was there really,
yeah. I feel
the
like that's
hype.
already that's probably the biggest failed super team already.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
It's because it's better than the OKC Thunder, who had like the same exact players on their team, except
Mhm.
Kyrie is better than Russ.
Mhm.
And that team, I don't, it just didn't work at all. Didn't work.
No.
I mean, it was. I don't know if you saw the video. It was like after the whole like game one thing. Same thing happens, and Kyrie was like, "I can't say anything to you, or else I will get fined." That was the funniest thing to me.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like
I
the
think I
funniest.
seen that, yeah.
But that whole like, and then do you think Jason Tatum's better than KD though? Because I've seen that going around. I don't. I don't think so.
Like
I don't.
skill wise, I wouldn't say so, but like as a leader, maybe
Yeah.
as a leader, yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
see that. But Jason Tatum, he played off. He went off, but he's not better than KD.
No, no, not at all.
Yeah. But
Mm.
yeah. Anyways, I think that's it for me. Did you want to add anything else or say anything else before we conclude?
Nothing much. Just shout out my Instagram, Delange. Yeah, you
Yes,
already
sir. Yes, sir.
know. My TikTok, follow me on there, and yeah, that's about it,
Yes,
man.
sir. So that's gonna do it for us, guys. Again, go follow Delange, TikTok, all that. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming on.
Appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, and of course, of course. All right, see you guys.
All right.